I mean, coming to you from ArchReload represent. But what's up? Some more gameplay of my player. You know how it is. Gotta get them rolls to glories popping. Ain't that right, Kid Money?
Get ready for strike.
This guy's still a loser to me.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Guys, this one promises to be absolutely amazing. This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Down in a hurry.
Running senton. Now he's been put on the defensive. What a splash. He's going to the top rope.
Oh, look out.
Oh, from the top. Going to the top rope once more.
All the way from the top rope.
He's been quickly taking control here.
That's what he does. Keeps on the attack. He's taking it up top. Here we go.
Salt. You see that height.
Kurt Hawkins with the easy kick out. He isn't going to go away that easy.
Kick right to the midsection.
Ooh, reverse STO.
Producing a trampling. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Thanks for coming.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Kurt Hawkins is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
And things look bleak right now.
He's playing with him now.
Rocket kick.
So glad
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And you can debate whether or not.
And will this be it?
Yes. What's it going to take to keep him down?
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Kurt Hawkins exploiting the opening. He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse. Full Nelson applied.
Dragon suplex.
Going up top. Look out. Look out. Salt. You see that height.
Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
Unbelievable.
Scoop slam. Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one. The neck breaker. Head crank. Lightning fast reflexes. He's in full control now. Face buster. Oh, kick right to the gut. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. Oh, a knee. Lights out. Thanks for coming. End of days. Incredible. He's going for the pin.
Strange gameplay for sure, but hey, maybe he has something even bigger and badder planned.
Drop suplex. And here's a cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Oh, this could be something.
What a stop. He could pin his opponent right here. It's over. Despite their often heated and acrimonious past, Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her? Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym. Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy. Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate, good enough that we won the Mixed Match Challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who was in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission match.
Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering...
Ouch. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Kick right to the midsection. He's efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
He's taking charge here.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Knee drop. Jeez.
Up and...
A knee drop.
And no luck against Joe there.
Running senton. A knee drop. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Oh my God. What a dive. The champ to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Head crank.
Gets out of dodge there.
He's in big trouble.
DDT!
At the oh my goodness, crushing it.
Harsh impact. And no luck against Joe there.
It's cinched in.
Coquina clutch. This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn... on Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working...
Giving a piece of her mind now.
And I'm not so sure she can afford to do that, Cole.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Whoa, not so fast.
Scoop slam.
Hooked him.
DDT.
Head crank. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
This could be his moment.
Up and...
Knee drop. Jeez.
Hooked him.
DDT. Just wearing.
And he lets him out of the move. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are, Michael.
Boom. Down across the knee. Running senton. A bad place to be for the challenger.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
A knee drop.
Up and...
Ooh.
Yeah, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship feature.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the Coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out! This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it!
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn, Von Braun, and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Guys, I hope you're ready, because it's now time for fatal four-way action.
And this one should be exciting, Michael, especially considering all the different styles we'll have at play.
It's boss time! If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
Look at Sasha Banks dishing it out.
The boss in control.
Boom, what a high kick. Back now inside the ring. Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder. Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, an overhand chop. Oh, what impact. Oh, nasty impact. Now, trampling the opposition. Neck breaker. Can she do it here? Oh, what a nasty knee lift. She got the shoulder up in time. Wow. Right side headlock applied. Oh. Scoop slam. She's slowing down here. Got what is legs trapped. What's next? Oh, what power! Thunderous powerbomb.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Again with it.
She's showing no mercy tonight. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
And finds a counter. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep. That hit the spot.
That can't be enough, can it?
She kicks out.
She's still in this one. Sasha Banks got her there. What's up?
Running Bulldog. Technical prowess from Nia Jax. The leg is shoulder right to the midsection. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Adam Scott. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. He's going for the cover. Not sure what made her think now is a good time for a pin attempt.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
What an incredible moonsault. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is. Back suplex.
Oh, nasty fall. To the outside. Inside the ring now. Oh, she turns it around. And again, yet another counter. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep. Good night, nurse.
Another big move.
Textbook vertical suplex. You are in trouble now. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. The shoulders are down. And kick out. This one's not over yet.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
And no luck against Nia Jax there.
Oh, look at this.
Sasha Banks is looking fit and legit.
You've been waiting for that all day.
I have.
Step up for the side Russian leg sweep. Spiked into the ring apron. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep. She can end it here.
1, 2.
And Sasha Banks just barely manages to power the shoulder up. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Oh, he scoop slam.
Striking combination.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. Ooh.
Oh, that'll make your legs numb.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Neckbreaker. Trademark backstabber from the boss. If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
Face crusher.
Guillotine applied.
How in the world can you get... She does break out of it, but has the damage been done? What a feel! Head crank. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Again with it.
She's showing no mercy tonight.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what impact. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's looking unstoppable, actually.
Oh! The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Oh, what a boot to the face!
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
Here's Nia Jax, not letting up on her.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
And she's back in the ring now. She's got her in her sights. Powerbomb! Oh, foot just stomping down. Hair-pull mat slam! Not what she was looking for. Scoop slam! Solid contact from Dakota Kai. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Wow, what a sequence. What a driver. And there's the reversal. Sasha Banks looking for the pin. You're not going to get her that easy.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Well-scouted reversal there. There she goes.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
She is activating beast mode. jaw. Oh, it's not going to be pretty.
Sasha Banks looking for approval like she always does.
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor. In the corner now.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
Oh, man, Dakota just barely got out of the way. She's got to be out of it now. Will this be enough? And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. She returns the favor there.
And the ropes will break this one up.
Looks like she's got a new lease on life here, Cole, but can she capitalize? Oh! Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch. Ooh-wee. Oh, what a kick! Neckbreaker. Boom! KO punch.
Sasha Banks showing everyone that it's boss time.
Quick.
But it's not going to be pretty.
Go to sleep. Pull out of this could do it. Now back to the ring. And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here is your winner.
Very impressive win here in this fatal four-way. She really is a special superstar, and she proved that here tonight. With that win in the books, we must now move on.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
You know, I heard a rumor that you were going to show that footage tonight. So with that in mind, I actually got a gift for you.
That's cute, but I don't put that high fructose trash in my finely tuned body.
It's not going in your body, it's going on your body.
Of course, hothead Red loses her temper. Red's going to get revenge for their high school encounter.
Not if Brooklyn has anything to say about it. The old cell phone video didn't do it justice. It's even better in person all these years later.
Brooklyn may have won up Red again here tonight, but these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm going to play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way, but it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're going to have to rewrite your song after tonight.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw, but I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
After I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need a lot more stakes and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara!
Well, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference.
We all know how this works. We start with two competitors in the ring, and new superstars join the fun at regular intervals.
But that's not the fun part, Byron. The fun is seeing these superstars get eliminated one by one, tossed over the top rope and landing on the arena floor. So many dreams will be dashed tonight. I love it.
Speaking of dashed dreams, how does it affect the superstar's psyche to be eliminated here?
Well, it's a big opportunity you lose. But since you'll be joining many other eliminated competitors, you can argue that their misery loves company.
Sitting next to you, I know exactly how that feels. Boom! Right between the eyes. Counting it down. Who is it going to be?
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Scoop slam.
Seth Rollins got out of there in the nick of time.
They should count his lucky stars. Down in a hurry.
Sling blade.
Nicely done.
Thanks for coming. No, someone call a dentist.
Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Scoop slam. Uh-oh. Here he comes, fellas.
And he looks determined as ever. Oh, such a dynamic maneuver from Elias. For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man simply dominated nearly every Rumble he competed in.
And a suplex. Setting him up for the... He's looking a little dazed, guys.
He's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Step up for the... Uh-oh, this will shake things up.
You're not kidding, Michael.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Side Russian leg sweep. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, a possible elimination coming up. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. As Corey mentioned, Stone Cold certainly has an impressive Royal Rumble resume. And it'd be even more impressive if he was able to hold on and win the 1999 Rumble match.
Michael, I'm still miffed about that one. Mr. McMahon literally stole the victory out from underneath Austin.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Roundhouse kick.
Harsh impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
How impressive was that reversal?
Really just laying it in.
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
Hurricane.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh, man.
Oh, had that well scouted.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Seth Rollins finds a way out. Straight punch.
Northern Light suplex. Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
Avoiding trouble there. Ah, what a neck breaker. Oh, what a clothesline.
He has been eliminated.
A spinning heel kick.
Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Daniel Bryan locks in the cravat. Ow! Into the suplex.
Daniel Bryan is playing to the crowd when he should be taking care of business.
Man, Seth Rollins, what offense! We might be looking at an elimination here.
This could be it.